why you insisted we leave the cottage and walk around the estate.
Well, it's a beautiful day. It's a nice breeze.
I thought you wanted to help me get to the truth about my past.
Well, I do. See, I just figured the best way to do it was to get you out, get you relaxed, talk.
What if I remember something that could force you to arrest me?
What makes you think you've committed a crime?
Okay. Can I please take the blindfold off now?
Not yet. You spoil the surprise.
Come on, just give me a little hint.
Okay. It's something I made for you. Something I hope will remind you of the past.
Oh, Miguel made that for charity. Evil. Great evil is at work.
Oh, my stomach is killing me.
Don't mention the word stomach. Oh, but quiche.
Don't mention the word quiche. Oh, yuck, those poison mushrooms.
Don't mention... Oh.
Shh. No talking. No moving. No nothing.
Our Timmy would sure go down easy right now. Timmy knows a couple of those would fill his stomach. But if Timmy moves, he could... Oh.
I keep telling you, Timmy. It's better to keep absolutely still and quiet.
Well, why would Mrs. Crane scream like that?
I don't know. Ethan's with her. She probably heard one of the senators couldn't make the wedding. There's even going to be a wedding.
You think there might not be?
Well, I mean, those lovebirds broke. You know, the gift from the Clintons?
Yes.
And Ethan was just so serious before. I mean, what if it's not just a case of the pre-wedding jitters. What if he was about to tell us he's going to call off the wedding?
Now, wait. I tried this combination before. I should write down the ones I've already used. Oh, there's no doubt Ivy has incriminating documents in this damn thing. When she saw me with it, she became so alarmed, she fainted dead away.
What did you do to my mother?
Ethan,
Look, I didn't do anything. I was in a meeting with Julian. Ivy screamed and she fainted. Why did she scream in the first place? I have no idea. Oh, do you know Pilar? Did she get some bad news? Did something happen?
well, I know how hard she's been working on the wedding.
No.
Here it is. In black and white. You're not my son, Ethan.
What?
You're Sam Bennett's son.
Sam Bennett is my father? How is that possible?
I can explain everything.
It's too late. You must pay for your deception. Pay dearly. There's nothing left for me to do but to destroy you and your precious son.
I would hold the hand of the one who could lead me places and kiss the lips of the one who could sing so sweet. And I would fly on the wings of the bird I knew could take me high as breathe in, breathe out. You keep me alive. You are the fire burning inside of me. You are my passion for life.
Oh, a swing.
It's a pretty good one, too, if I do say so myself.
Miguel.
Yeah. I know that most of your past was wiped out by your amnesia. But when we first met, we went to the park, and you got on the swings.
Yeah, the park.
You remember?
Uh-huh, the swings and...
I mean, it was a year ago, and so much has happened since then. At the time, I thought I'd never see you again. But now, I know that nothing will ever separate us.
You know what? I believe you. And ever since you gave me your grandmother's cross, I feel really calm and kind of protected.
It's just like the swing in my dream. That's what made me remember those words about evil.
Open your eyes, Grace. We have a lot to talk about.
It was so real. So real. Was it a dream?
What's that noise?
Well, you know, it sounds like thunder, actually. But there aren't any clouds.
Then where could it be coming from?
Oh, my friends in the basement are so angry because I haven't been able to bring Charity completely over to the dark side. Oops. Better close this window before the neighbors hear this din.
Timmy can't move. Oh.
Ah, there they are. Miguel and Pasty Face. I can't see if Charity's wearing that pendant, damn it. But I have any control over it. When Charity's wearing that pendant, she's infused with pure evil. The pendant's why she tried to kill Miguel with the poison mushroom quiche. Ooh. And it unleashed the storm that wrecked the prom boat. But the minute she takes the pendant off, she goes back to being good again. That's why my friends in the basement are so angry. They want Charity to be totally, irrevocably evil. Oh, I've got to find a way to deliver her to the dark side.
Hey, I can see you're nervous. You know, that's understandable. You know, I'm a little bit on edge myself.
You? Why?
Well, I'm going out on a limb here, too. Like Sam told me to keep a wide berth when I was dealing with you. He said that if I got too close to something the Cranes were trying to cover up, that I could be in big trouble, too.
I got a warning, too, from Pilar. Your mother is afraid for both of us. She feels the same way that Sam does, that if you go up against the Cranes, you'll be hurt, and that I'll be hurt if I reopen old wounds.
My mother may be right. There may have been something that did happen to you as a child. Reliving that again might just cause you a lot of pain. Are you sure you want to take that chance?
Ivy's birthday, of course. Her vanity would insist. You... Damn it. Ethan's birthday.
What is it, Mother? What are you afraid of?
This is monstrous.
Don't destroy Ethan, Julian. It's my fault. Don't destroy Ethan from my mistake.
You betrayed me.
One time on our wedding night when I found out you didn't love me.
Damn you.
It was one night, Julian. I have been a faithful wife ever since and a good mother. At least I tried to be. You have made the Cranes so proud, Ethan. Julian couldn't have asked for better.
He is not a Crane.
Well, if I'm not, then what am I? Who am I? Or the son of a cop? I can't be. I want nothing to do with Sam Bidden, and I want nothing to do with you, Mother. You kept the truth from me.
I warned you, Mrs. Crane. I told you to burn those papers.
Don't call her Mrs. Crane. She's nobody. She and her bastard son can go to hell.
You're scaring me, Mother. Why are you crying? What is it, Ivy?
Ethan is the most important person in the world to you, isn't he, Ivy, my pet? What will your son say when I discover your deep, dark secret?
I'm not superstitious. It's just, God, I don't know. I feel frightened somehow. I mean, what is Ethan gonna do when he gets back here? He said what he had to say concerned all three of us. And I just can't imagine what it is.
Teresa? Teresa, I love you. I want to make you my wife. Will you marry me?
Don't worry, Teresa. Someday you'll be getting wedding presents too.
I have a feeling it won't be long. Fate is on my side.
Ethan.
Well, she's coming too. I'll get her some water. Good. Ivy, here, see if you can sit up. You okay?
What? Where?
You fainted. But you're okay.
Oh, no. No, I gotta stop it before it all comes out.
Before what comes out?
Shh. You should rest, Mrs. Crane.
No, I can't let anyone know that Ethan is Sam's son.
I don't know why you keep saying that. You know it's not true.
It's not Ethan's birthday. What else could it possibly be? Couldn't be my birthday unless Ivy has a rattlesnake in here. Julian Crane.
My sources tell me Ivy fainted.
Yes. She saw me with a case and she fell to the floor in a heap. It was quite a sight.
I don't give a damn how she looked.
Well, you do see now why I was right to track down this attaché case. I know there are things in it that Ivy doesn't want me to see.
As usual, you've lost sight of the bigger picture, Julian. At this very moment, while you're fiddling with the combinations on that attaché case, Sheridan is about to pour out her deepest subconscious fears to Officer Lopez Fitzgerald. And let me tell you, if he would have learned the truth about his father, the Cranes are finished. And that includes you, Julian. Do you understand me?
Yes, Father.
Then I suggest you forget that damn attaché case and work on keeping Luis and Sheridan apart.
I don't want to live through the terror of those nightmares I had as a child. But if I don't face my fears, then I'll never be free of them.
You know, even if you do face your fears, there's no guarantee you'll be free of your past. Sometimes my past makes me toss and turn, and I wake up drenched in sweat. Never told anyone that.
What frightens you in your past? Is it your father abandoning you? I can certainly understand a child not getting over his father running out on his family.
You're right, that would scare any kid. Talk about the past. I've forgotten all about that.
It was so real.
Important things are about to happen here in Harmony. Things are happening elsewhere too. But all leading up to a very momentous event here in Harmony.
How does it concern me?
Because of who you are.
But I don't know who I am. So how can I be of importance to whatever you say is going to happen?
There's great evil at work, Grace. You must be on your guard. Your soul and all the souls of who you love are at stake.
Sam! Help me, Sam! It was real. A little girl. I was there in the yard with her, and it was real. And the little girl warned me about evil.
Oh, she's wearing that damn cross again. I've got to get it off her. Oh, I've faced some challenges in my time. And I've crossed swords with some scoundrels, the worst scoundrels in this world and the other world, including the Cranes. That cross has always been my greatest enemy. Now, it stands between total victory and utter failure. As long as Charity's wearing that cross, I'll never be able to get her completely over to the dark side. I have to get that cross off her neck. If I never see the light of day again.
Look.
What?
Read this.
Built by Martin Fitzgerald. Your father built this?
He built the whole thing. Poured the concrete, he sawed the wood, he hammered the nails. I remember this spot. I used to come here as a kid. I loved this place. Oh, he took so much care. Everything had to be perfect. You know, even though he was on the Crane payroll, it was like this place was his gift to the garden. Maybe in some ways we're never free of our past. Maybe it's a mistake for you to go digging around in yours.
Why? You were so anxious for me to do it.
I know.
What made you change your mind?
I agree with my mother. Maybe you could get hurt, and I don't want to see that happen.
Why? Why are you so worried about me?
I see Miguel and Charity up there in that swing he made for her. She is just on cloud 9. Grace? Honey, what's the matter? What happened?
Eve, my sister. I thought that losing my sister was an accident. And the prom boat? I thought they were both accidents, but now I know if I had been on my guard, I could have prevented them from happening.
How, honey?
I should have recognized the face of evil.
Oh, the sound of laughter wafted through my windows, and I had to come and see what the source of such delight was.
Ah, well, Miguel made me a swing.
Oh, how lovely. I see you're wearing that cross again, Charity. I told you the clasp was weak. You better take it off before it falls off.
The clasp is fine, Tabitha. You don't have to take it off, Charity.
Well, I wouldn't want you to lose it.
I know why you want me to take it off, Tabitha.
I couldn't care less about Sheridan and Luis. If you're having a problem, include me out, as the sage once said. You know, you bypassed me and made Ethan your heir, and you humiliated me in front of Sam Bennett by replacing me on the police review board with Ethan. I felt like an idiot.
You are an idiot. Forget your wife's petty transgressions. Put aside your ludicrous pride before the House of Crane comes crashing down around us.
I'll tell you what's ludicrous, Father, that you actually think Sheridan's going to sit Luis down and tell him about her past. It's not going to happen. My sister's not that crazy.
It's a total waste of time talking to you. I'm hanging up.
You took the words right out of my mouth. Never figure out this blasted conversation. It's last resort time.
I gotta stop, and I can't let anyone know that Ethan is Sam's son.
If you still think that's gonna work to get us back together again, well, think again. It is such an obvious lie. I don't know why you keep repeating it.
Oh, Mrs. Crane doesn't know what she's saying. I can't let Ethan know that Sam is his father.
You are my passion for life.
Oh, so now I know it wasn't a dream, it was real. Levitating, Grace? Honey, that's impossible. No one can do that.
It doesn't matter if you don't believe me, Eve. It happened.
And the little girl was real, too. She was on the swing in the yard. Eve, I saw her, as clear as I can see that swing right now, and she talked to me. And she warned me about evil. And I didn't listen. I didn't stop evil from killing my sister and from wrecking the prom boat.
What could you have done?
I could have been on my guard. I could have heeded what she said to me.
Honey, we don't even know if the little girl really exists.
No, she exists, Eve. She is an angel. And she was sent to me with a very important message. That evil is here, in harmony.
No, I only think you should take off the cross because the clasp is weak. It could break, you could lose it.
No, that is not the real reason.
I swear it is.
You admire this cross, and you want me to take it off so you can try it on, right?
Oh, no, dear. You misunderstood.
I think Charity's right. I mean, you love antiques. You gave Charity the pendant.
Oh, yes, and it looks so precious on her.
Well, if you like the way the cross looks on you, you can have a copy made.
Oh, yeah.
Go ahead, try it on.
No, I couldn't. No, I couldn't. No.
On.
Why don't you want me to delve into my past?
Because of this. I took one look at my father's plaque and it made me feel like a kid again. You know, filled with the love for my father. And that made me realize how much I'd lost.
I'm sorry.
And if that can tear at my guts, I can't even imagine what it would be like for you reliving your nightmares.
I know how important it is to you to find out why your father disappeared.
Yeah, and I'm gonna do it. Nothing's gonna stop me, Sheridan. And I know that your father is involved. And your brother, too.
Anything's possible, I suppose.
Yeah, with the Cranes it is. I'll find out what I need to. As long as I keep chipping away at the past, I'll get to the truth. I'll find out what really happened. You see, I've spent more than half of my life without my father's love. And I want to know why. It's like all the good memories, like this gazebo. They're buried. They're buried and replaced with an anger and a hatred for a man that I thought abandoned my family, and I despised him for that. See, but then I started rooting around in the past. And I realized that maybe I was wrong. That maybe he didn't abandon us. See, that maybe he was forced to leave. That someone else made him leave. When I find out who that someone is, there's gonna be hell to pay.
Mother, would you like some more water?
No, thank you.
You want something stronger, perhaps some brandy?
I'm fine.
Look, no, you're not. Mother, you fainted. Why? And what made you scream?
I was out in the garden earlier without a hat. I guess the heat made me dizzy, but I'm fine. I'm fine now.
we're not going to take any chances. I'm calling a doctor.
When you were coming to before, you were still out of it. You said Ethan was my son. You said it again.
Well, like you said, I was pretty out of it.
It's impossible. I know for a fact. I know that Ethan's birth records prove that he was born premature. So don't start thinking your lies are going to pull us back together, because that will never happen. It's a station house.
Julian has the briefcase. But how? I don't know. It doesn't matter. The thing is, you've got to get in there and stop him from opening it, Pilar.
Calm yourself, Mrs. Crane.
No, if he opens it, he's gonna know that Ethan is Sam's son.
Mr. Crane,
Not now, Pilar.
you stole that case from my house.
How could I steal it if you told me you didn't have it? Must be something else. This should do it.
Honey, maybe you should go on the swing.
Whoever's barbecuing picked a cheap cut of meat.
It smells like chicken.
More like an old bird.
Tabitha?
What happened?
I'm terribly sorry, dear. The cross fell into the lemonade. I was trying to fish it out.
I'll get it.
Oh, no.
What?
Something happened to the cross.
Well, at the time that you thought you saw the little girl, you were troubled about your past and whether or not you had a family. Well, I think that the little girl is an extension of your subconscious fears that somehow you're to blame for not being able to find out if you had a family.
Eve, I agree. That sounds like a plausible reason. But she was so real. The little girl was so real.
Honey, that's how the subconscious works. Its job is to protect the conscious mind from troubling thoughts. And it is so strong and so powerful that it even protects people from remembering terrible things they may have done in their own past. In fact, psychiatrists have helped to solve crimes by understanding the subconscious and probing into dreams and people's greatest fears.
Sheridan, I'm not trying to influence you.
I know.
Look, I just want you to know that I'm committed to the past, no matter where it leads. The question is, are you?
I'm not sure. I mean, when you opened up to me, it made me feel less frightened, less isolated, just knowing that there was someone else out there that I could connect to.
What do you mean?
My family always made me feel like there was something wrong with me because I was so frightened of my past.
That figures.
But when you talked, it made me realize that I wasn't the only child out there who felt vulnerable. When you talked about your father leaving, it just brought back memories of growing up without a mother to protect me, to love me.
Maybe we should stop, Hans.
No, I want to do this. I can't run away from my past anymore.
Mother, you really shouldn't be on your feet.
No, I'm fine.
Look, I called the doctor and he's on his way.
Well, just call him back and tell him not to come. I'm fine, really.
Where's Father? He should be here with you.
Yeah.
Well, is he in there?
You're really making just too much of this, Ethan. I'm fine.
Mother, you fainted. You screamed and then you passed out.
You are so sweet to be so worried, but it's just a momentary thing.
Look, Mother, look at me.
What?
Are you keeping something from me? Do you have some kind of medical problem?
No, darling, I am fine. I'm fine. Believe me, nothing is going to put me out of commission until I see you and Gwen happily married and you taking your rightful place as the head of the Crane Empire.
My marriage to Gwen means a lot to you, doesn't it?
Oh, Ethan, it means the world to me. You love her so deeply. Nothing should ever come between you and Gwen marrying.
Are you afraid something will?
Well, you never know, Ethan. You know, circumstances could be that you may have to fight for what you want. Just please know that I love you so much, and I never want to see you unhappy.
Well, I love you too. And the last thing I want is for you to be unhappy.
Just go on upstairs. Go be with Gwen, the woman you love.
Well, you shouldn't be alone in this state. I'll get Funk.
No, don't worry. I will take care of Julian. You go and you be with Gwen. Go on.
If you're okay, I'll be on my way.
The case was put in my charge, Mr. Crane. I demand you give it back.
I think not, Pilar. Oh, Chief Bennett, you haven't left. Good. I want you here when I open this attaché case.
I'm marrying Ethan for all the right reasons, Teresa. You don't know what it's like to want someone your whole life. For as long as I can remember, I have dreamed of being Mrs. Ethan Crane. My mother's a pretty powerful grande dame of society, but nowhere near the level of Ivy. But when I marry Ethan and Alistair, God forbid dies, I'll be on an even higher level than Ivy.
What?
Well, Julian isn't the head of the Crane Empire. Ethan is certain to be. And then I will absolutely rule society.
But you want to marry Ethan because you love him, right?
Oh, of course I do. But as Mrs. Crane, I get both. Love and power.
Glad you both are still here.
Is your mother okay?
Oh, she fainted. I called the doctor, but she was complaining that I shouldn't have, so I guess she's all right. You know, my mother is a wise woman, and I think she got me back on track. I now know what I have to tell you two.
Okay, yes, I believe in good and evil, yes. But angels and devils here on Earth, no, Grace, it's just your subconscious working. Eve, I saw a little girl, and she was an angel. And that angel will guard against evil from now on, and I will be. I will not let evil destroy the people I love.
What is it, Miguel?
It's bent. I mean, somehow the clasp got twisted.
No, but I love wearing this cross.
Don't worry, I'll get it fixed.
And in the meantime, Charity can wear the pendant.
She's coming to us. She's coming over to the dark side.
Dark side.
When she crosses over.
Gwen, I hope I didn't frighten you before.
How could you ever do that, my love?
Oh, giving you that super serious lead into what I was going to tell you. No, it was just pre-wedding jitters like you said before. Can you forgive me?
Everything. Forever.
I've never felt more sure that I love you and I want to marry you.
Ethan, I feel the same way. This is so right.
And I want everyone to know it.
See, Teresa? Those broken lovebirds didn't mean a thing. I am the luckiest girl in the world.
Wait a minute. This is all wrong.
What's wrong?
Ethan's not telling you everything. There's more going on than he's saying.
All right, what's this all about?
Mr. Crane has a case which he took from my house without my permission, and I want it back.
Is that true, Julian?
This is Ivy's case. She gave it to our housekeeper for safekeeping. Seeing as how Ivy and I are husband and wife sharing communal property, what's hers is mine, including this case. In fact, Sam, I think you might have an interest in this, too.
What do you mean?
Chief of Police, aren't you curious as to why Ivy's taking such pains to keep whatever's in this case from being made public? It could be criminal.
Hey, if you're ready to talk about it and open up, I'm more than happy to listen. Well, I don't want you to think that I'm pressuring you.
No, I don't feel that way. It's just that what if your mother and Sam are right? That you and I only end up getting hurt. That confronting the past pulls us farther apart.
I don't see that happening. I can't even imagine it.
Unfortunately, I can.
Hey, look, we just barely started talking, and you know, you already told me that you feel less isolated hearing about my childhood and my fears. I enjoyed telling you about it. Maybe this is something we can do together. We couldn't do on our own.
I do feel less frightened. So maybe we can get to the truth and see where it takes us.
Deal.
You know, my family always made me feel that what I saw never happened. But it was so real to me, Luis. I'm ready to tell you everything I saw and heard.